welcome to another English-tastic episode, where learning English is always fun and fantastic. I am Teacher Dash, your English-tastic teacher. Today is going to be another day full of exciting learning adventures as we continue to learn English. So get ready to have fun while learning. Make sure to have your English module, paper, and pencil with you. This lesson will help you identify and use common and proper nouns correctly. In our last episode, we were able to recall that nouns are the names of persons, places, animals, things, or events. We also found out that these nouns can be a common noun or a proper noun. We identified the proper and common nouns in the story we read and in some sentences. We already know that common nouns are the general names of a person, a place, an animal, and a thing. They start with a small letter, unless they begin a sentence or are part of a title. Proper nouns, on the other hand, are the special names of a person, a place, an animal, or a thing. They always start with a capital letter. And now, we will dig deeper into that competency. Let us have this activity to check what you have remembered from our past episode. I have here two baskets. The green basket is for the common nouns and the yellow basket is for the proper nouns. We will use them to classify the words that come out from our word machine. So kids, we need to identify if the words that will come out of our word machine is a common or a proper noun, and we need to place them in the correct basket. So ready to take on the challenge? Alright, that's English-tastic. For our machine to start producing words, let us clap our hands. Slowly. A little bit faster, please. Fastest! Yay! Nice clapping, children. Now let's read the first word. City. Is that a common noun or a proper noun? Correct! It's a common noun, so it should be put in the green basket. Next we have Mercury, the planet. Is that a proper noun or a common noun? Correct! It's a proper noun, so it should be in the yellow basket. Next is toys. Is that a proper noun or a common noun? Correct! It's a common noun, so it should be placed in the green basket. How about Diane? Is that a proper noun or a common noun? Correct! It's a proper noun, so it should be put in the yellow basket. Next word is fruit. Is that a common noun or a proper noun? Correct! It's a common noun, so it should be placed in the green basket. How about rain? Is that a proper noun or a common noun? Correct! It's a common noun, so it should be put in the green basket. Next is Marie. Is that a proper noun or a common noun? Correct! It's a proper noun, so it should be in the yellow basket. The last word is Christmas. Is that a proper noun or a common noun? Correct! It's a proper noun, so it should be in the yellow basket. Well done, kids! How many correct answers did you get? Wow! That's perfect! Again, let's read the words from our green basket. City, toys, fruit, and rain. Let us also read the words from our yellow basket. Mercury, Diane, Marie, and Christmas. Nice reading, kids! Now, which of the two baskets contains the proper nouns? Yes, it's the yellow one. And the green basket contains what? Correct! It contains the common nouns. Again, what do we need to remember in identifying common and proper nouns? Common nouns are the general names of a person, a place, an animal, a thing, or an event. They start with a small letter unless they begin a sentence or are part of a title. While proper nouns are the specific names of a person, a place, an animal, a thing, or an event. They always start with a capital letter. This time, let us complete the sentences by providing an appropriate proper noun. Directions. Fill in the blanks with the appropriate proper nouns based on the given common nouns in the parentheses. You have 5 seconds to answer each item. Number 1. We went to blank to witness the Sinulog Festival. What city celebrates the Sinulog Festival? It starts with a capital C. That's correct. Cebu City celebrates the Sinulog Festival. Number 2. I want to go to blank this summer. What beach do you plan to visit this summer? Would you like to go to Bantayan Beach? This place is truly amazing. Number 3. The president lives in blank. Malacañang Palace is the official residence of the President of the Philippines. Number 4. Our school principal is blank. Do you know the name of your principal? If yes, thumbs up. If you don't know the name of your principal, please ask your parents. Number 5. I am excited about blank. What is your most awaited time of the year? Are you excited about Christmas or New Year's Day? Me too! Well done, children! You did great in providing an appropriate proper noun for all the given common nouns. This time, let us play the noun bingo. I want you to think of a common noun using the letters of your nickname. For example, I am Desh. D-E-S-H. So I can come up with the common noun dress for D, egg for E, star for S, and house for H. How about yours? What common nouns can you think of using the letters of your nickname? Oh, you're brilliant! I really enjoyed learning with you. Let us also enjoy doing our next activity. I know that this is easy for you. Directions. Draw a line that connects the proper nouns in column A to its correct common nouns in column B. You have 15 seconds to answer. Now let us check your answers. Jose Rizal is a national hero. Miss Dash is a teacher. Hunter is a dog. The Philippines is a country. December is a month. Mount Apo is a mountain. Jupiter is a planet. Sinulog is a festival. Did you get all the correct answers? Wow, that's awesome! Again, let us always remember that the general names are common nouns, while the special or specific names are proper nouns. Can you give me an example of a common noun? A story is correct. What is your favorite story? Oh, that's nice. Well, my favorite story is The Magic Jar. Have you heard that story? Not yet? Don't worry, because our special guest, Mr. Lance Raimundo, will be reading the story of the magic jar for us. Let us try to find out how this magic jar was able to save lives. But before that, let us unlock some difficult words in the story with the help of this word search puzzle. Will you help me look for some difficult words? Great! Let's go! First, let's look for the word starve. Do you see it? Great! Next, let's look for the word complied. Have you spotted it? Amazing! That was fast! Next, can you spot the word insisted? Good job! You're really good at this. And lastly, let's look for the word beset. All right! You spotted it! Well done! Now let us again read the difficult words that we have found in the puzzle. Starve, complied, insisted, beset. This time, let us define each word. I will be using the difficult word in a sentence. Choose the correct definition in the given choices. Number 1. There was no more flour in the jar. They knew that they might starve the next day. What does the word starve mean? A. To suffer extreme hunger. B. To become bountiful. Correct! The answer is letter A. To suffer extreme hunger. Number 2. The mother complied with the request of the holy man. What does the word complied mean? A. To do what is requested. B. To refuse the request. That's right! The correct answer is letter A. To do what is requested. Number 3. But since the holy man insisted, she again opened the jar. What does the word insisted mean? A. To be firm about something. B. To deny. Very good! The answer is still letter A. To be firm about something. Number 4. He visited a place beset by hunger. What does the word beset mean? A. Was stricken. B. Was saved. All right, you got it. The answer is letter A. Was stricken. Great job, kids! Now let us lend our ears to Mr. Lance Raimundo as he reads the story about the magic jar.
The Magic Jar. A certain saint, a very holy man, who was always praying to God, visited a place beset by hunger. Farmers were not able to plant because there was no more rain. And there was no rain for many years. This holy man knocked at the door of the poorest family in this place, asking for food after he had walked several kilometers. A mother of 7 opened the door and told the holy man to come inside her house. The holy man told her he was hungry. The mother took the jar where she was storing flour for baking bread and told the holy man that she had very little flour, and once she cooked it, that would be the end of the food for the whole family. The next day, they would begin to starve. The holy man told her not to be afraid and use the flour to bake the bread. The mother complied with the request of the holy man. She baked several small biscuits and gave them all to the holy man, who ate them all. Then he said to the mother, "Bake more for your children and your neighbors." The mother replied that the jar was empty. She had no more flour. But since the holy man insisted, she again opened the jar, and behold, there was flour. The holy man said to her, "There would always be flour in this jar if you bake bread just enough for you, your neighbors, and all the people who would come here. You should offer the bread for free as you give them to me for free. The moment you start selling the bread, then this jar would no longer produce flour. When the rains would come, and you would be able to plant again, then this jar would no longer give you flour." The woman happily complied with the words of the holy man. She baked bread for everyone and gave it to them freely. The jar never ran out of flour. When the rains came and farmers started to plant again, the jar stopped producing flour. But the town was saved from hunger, thanks to the kindness of this mother who gave them free bread for the hungry strangers.
What values can we learn from the mother who fed the stranger freely? Yes, we can learn kindness. We should always be kind to anyone who greatly needs our help. We can also learn to be faithful. The mother followed the request of the holy man without knowing the reward she will get from complying with the request. Faith teaches us to believe on things that we don't know or see. If you were the mother in the story, would you also feed the stranger knowing that nothing will be left for you? That's nice. Sometimes we need to learn to sacrifice our resources to see or experience the greater blessing intended for us. What is your greatest learning from the story? That's amazing! Kindness can save lives. Now let us make the connections. From our story earlier, can you give me some common nouns that you heard from the story? Great! Mother, door, house, bread, flour, and man are just a few examples of common nouns from the story. In the story, the name of the holy man was not mentioned. If you will be asked to name the holy man, what would it be? I would probably give the name Ezekiel to the holy man. And I'm sure you all came up with good ones too. Once again, it has been a great learning episode on identifying and using proper and common nouns correctly. Today, we were able to deepen our knowledge on the two types of nouns, the proper noun and common noun. We just have to remember that common nouns are the general names of nouns, and it starts with a small letter unless they begin a sentence or are part of a title. While proper nouns are the special or specific names of nouns. They always start with a capital letter. You have given your own examples of common and proper nouns, and you provided appropriate proper nouns for the given common nouns. And finally, we were also inspired by the story of the magic jar. That's it for today, kids. See you in another English-tastic episode only here on DepEd TV. I am Teacher Desh, your English-tastic teacher.